Boston Bros is number one thing not, you're dead wrong. You can catch me doing misbehaving with my products on. It's real boxing talk every time we meet with Ned, the TBE, and Conspiracy G. We bring it to you raw, unbiased, you know the deal. You can even get a poor dealer here from Dollar Bill with my guys by my side. You know we going live. All we need you to do is please like and subscribe. Boxing Bros. Peace.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros are comments made by David Benavidez. David Benavidez was watching Caleb Plant's fight, and apparently he wasn't impressed. This is David Benavidez IG, and he puts a picture of him and Plant, and he says, we can make this happen 2021. Are you going to keep hiding like a little BI itch? At Caleb Plant, let's give the fans what they want to see. So he is calling out Caleb Plant, posted the picture, said, let's do it. Or are you going to keep running like a little? True, you had a lot to say about Caleb Plant's performance. What do you have to say about David Benavidez in the caption?
Of course. I want to quote my bro G, Slippery G right now. Of course he did. Of course he did. You know why? Because he's food. He's seen him as food. I was sitting there, when I was sitting there watching the fight, I was sitting there saying Canelo and everybody is licking their chops right now. You know what I'm saying? He should be trying to get in there with a Daniel Jacobs or somebody like a Ryder or somebody that's or who else is there? Even a David Lemieux or somebody like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Rosario or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't call out no David Benavidez. You don't call out no Canelo. David Benavidez is like, yo, this is easy money. If I was David I would be making up fake posters too. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, David. But he's not. He like the guy said in the comment. He's not going. He's going to try to avoid you. You know why? Because he wants a big money fight. PBC wants a big money fight with the number one pound for pound star in the sport, which is Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he deserves it. If anything, you're going to be saying like it's another fight with Yardaman or something, but he just got a title. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing different between Callum Smith and where he's going to do, where he did to Callum Smith to what he's going to do to a Caleb
Like 40 cow, Trill.
40 Callum
Like 40
Smith.
cow.
Yeah, 40 like Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? he's going to do the same thing like to a Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is not ready. He's just flashing lights, smoking mirrors just right now. He needs to tune up on some things, like my brother Kaden was saying in the first episode. Now, when it comes to David Benavidez, my brother, I have a lot of faith in you, and I think that you could be the Caleb Plant, and I think you could cause trouble for Canelo, but you have to focus on you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on you. Don't look at nobody. You worried about the fight that you got coming up next. You worried that you're healthy, that you make weight, that you keep your nose clean, and that you are ready to perform at that level. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Don't be overlooking this guy that you got coming next and everything you got going on. You focus on you making weight and you doing it the right way. And then you can possibly talk to Allen, get that fight with Caleb Plant, take that IBF. Because I really believe that you deserve a strap around your waist.
If it could fit. Crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all know I've been saying this for a while now. 168 is owned by my mans, David Coco Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? And here's why. He's going to body bag Canelo. Mark my words. And Caleb Plant has been ducking for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the smoke with the real killer in that division. And that's my man Benavidez. But I also like to add, after Caleb Plant's performance, another fighter tweeted this. And this is, Caden's homie, Edgar Berlanga. He wrote, "This fight was cute." Something like I would say. "This fight was cute. Let me know when you're ready to get kissed by these fists." You know what I'm saying? And he added sweet hands Plant. So I think a lot of dudes seeing that fight was like, yo, your food, son.
Shout out to Berlanga. Shout out to Edgar Berlanga. I see you, young champ.
I'm telling
I
you,
see
man.
you, young champ.
Listen, they were all looking at that fight like, oh man, we eating some Tennessee barbecue. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. He's done for. Like, he has the skills, but I know for a fact David's gonna punish him. And David sees that. But David understands he doesn't have a strap right now. So Caleb Plant could be like, get a strap first, and I'll think about it. Because right now, everybody's in the race for undisputed, right? So, it makes sense for Caleb Plant to push for the Canelo fight. They got straps, let's unify. You know what I mean? David, unfortunately, first it was cocaine, then it was COVID. So, hence Coco. My man he just out of luck. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a strap right now, so he just has to wait. He has to just wait his turn. Hopefully, he can convince somebody. That's why I honestly think he should fight Berlanga. And the reason why is because Berlanga doesn't have no straps. You ain't got no straps. Both of y'all bang hard. You know what I mean? It'll be exciting for 168. Y'all two get in the ring, and whoever wins will show the world, like, yo, I belong with a Canelo, or definitely with a Caleb Plant.
You know what I'm saying? Berlanga versus Benavidez.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Why not?
All right.
Somebody about to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So somebody gonna get knocked out. I'm be honest with you. I think it's too early for Berlanga. But however, my man David Benavidez needs a fight. So it is what it is, man. I feel bad for your boy.
Give my man Berlanga a couple more fights, and he'll be ready for a title shot.
Give it to him now. He's ready now. I honestly don't think. Listen, I honestly don't think it's gonna go down the way you think. Benavidez breaks guys down. Berlanga takes guys out early. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna play out the way you think. But all right, let's make it. Make it happen.
All right, I'm just
Make
saying.
it happen.
Homie Young, man. You know what I mean? This could be
It's a statement. It's a statement fight for Berlanga, but will it be a statement fight for Benavidez? See, that's the only thing.
Hey,
because
picking David all the way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
touching. That's my point. You're picking David all the way. So David beats Berlanga. What does he prove?
Huh?
What does he prove?
He's just active.
But if Berlanga beats
that's what I'm saying. Berlanga got a couple more fights. He gotta put himself in line for one of these belts.
I love the fight. I hope they make the fight.
I love that fight too. I think that fight will be big. Puerto Rico versus Mexico is gonna be huge. I just think that Berlanga got to work on his working on the more star power, make this fight a bigger fight, so these guys could be well compensated for this mega fight.
Probably bigger than Benavidez already, dog. Like, I'm just saying,
that fight has to be built. You don't think that fight has to be built?
Listen, the celebrities go crazy to hang out with Berlanga. I don't see them going crazy to hang out with Benavidez.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Benavidez got to keep his nose clean.
You don't know that.
Listen, the only person that's going crazy to get with Benavidez is the pusher man. Okay, you know what?
Hey,
my man Chains is trying to get to him. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. You know what I mean?
Listen, all I'm gonna
every time he came to the South, I served Buck. You know what
I think that would be a big fight in the future. Puerto Rico versus Mexico, give that chance to bubble and more people to get in line with these guys and know who these guys are. Hey, bro, you might be right. More people might know Berlanga.
From what I've seen, it's a good fight for Berlanga. He's making now.
This would be a great, huge fight for Berlanga. Not so much for David Benavidez.
No, I agree with that.
That's why I'm saying Berlanga has to do some more to get his attention and stuff like that. But
David already said he wants to fight.
I said that would be a big fight in the future if they can build it. You know what I'm saying? You got to build a fight like this so both guys can be compensated. I don't want guys going in there. Both these guys, this is a huge fight. You want these guys to walk away and go home with 300,000?
No, set it up. Puerto Rican Day Parade.
You know what
that could be the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be the fight.
Bob is gonna be like, that's only $1 million fight. Y'all gotta split that.
I don't know, but what I do know is that Berlanga already seems to have more star power than Caleb Plant.
That's big facts.
I don't necessarily know. I honestly feel like Berlanga would probably get him more money. When you look at Berlanga versus Benavidez, you're looking at Berlanga, who already has the celebrities in the interest of the boxing public. Berlanga, right? Puerto Rico, Benavidez, Mexico. You put that fight together, I'm confident that makes more money than Caleb Plant. Look, Caleb Plant just had his fight last night. He couldn't even capture the imagination of his crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people watching that fight, like, my God, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, Caleb Plant, listen, he did the sweet hands, all that's cool, but Berlanga's taking dudes out in one round. I know they're not the best dudes, but people like that. People are like, yo, him versus Benavidez, somebody's getting knocked out.
Facts. Somebody gonna get flatlined. You know what I mean? And that's why, to me, that's beautiful. I like the fact that all these 168 guys are trying to get involved. Even Charlo's trying to move up to 168. He's calling out these dudes. That to me is crazy. But I'm like, hey, if Charlo want to die, let him die. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody get in the mix and just bang it out. So
Charlo can hang, man. Charlo can hang.
With David? Nah, bro. Nah.
Charlo can hang, bro. He can.
I don't even know if Charlo can hang with
I like David, but I don't know what you think you see in David.
Punches and punches.
But yeah, Anthony Durrell outboxed that man until he got tired. He was a punching bag for Anthony Durrell until he got tired.
Yes.
I'll tell you this. Charlo is better than Anthony Durrell, dog. So, like, don't say
if Charlo moves up to 168, I think that would be a great fight for David Benavidez. But right now, as it stands in that division, as he has proved, you know what I'm saying? David Benavidez is a monster. I want to see him against other guys. You know what I'm saying? But I would say that he is a problem, and I think he walks through a Caleb Plant. Now we're talking about other guys. If Charlo moves up, that's a different story. I think that would be a different fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a different fight. Now that I've seen Callum Smith in there with the likes of a Canelo, I'm giving David Benavidez the edge, even though I said that would be an exciting fight before. I do not see none of these guys messing with the great pound for pound Canelo Alvarez. I'm sorry. He's special. You know what I'm saying? Like, his movement in there, these guys just aren't ready. He had the best test. He had the best schooling you can possibly get. I just don't see a David Benavidez beating a Canelo either. Right now, he is a threat to these guys that it'll be a good fight, but Canelo's special, man. Canelo's special. David Benavidez, if we're talking about
David complex and brought Canelo in this.
David Benavidez taking to the point what he said about Caleb Plant. I agree. I use one of G's terms. He's food. He's 100% food. We brought up other people. I think Berlanga against Caleb Plant will be amazing because this will start. But this is different networks. I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? I see that this kid, this kid was co-signed by hip hop already, hip hop royalty already, Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Other fighters don't get blessed to get a co-sign like this. You know what I'm saying? He was blessed by hip hop royalty. You know what I'm saying? First time I heard about this kid, you know what I'm saying, from out the gate before he was televised. It was a guy named Fat Joe that was speaking highly on this kid. You know what I'm saying? These guys came out for him. Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? You have all these people are coming out for this guy who is gonna be a future star. And not to mention, we get on Top Rank so much, but Top Rank knows how to build stars, up and coming stars. They know how to build a star. They know how to get the fighters going. And then when they become a star, they don't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? That's just my take. They don't know what to do with them. I feel like this is the same thing that's going to happen with Edgar Berlanga. He's going to outgrow Top Rank, and he's going to go out on his own, like Floyd, like Oscar, like Mikey Garcia, like everybody else, whoever left them, Cotto. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to go on? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I think is going to happen with that kid. Great future for him. Build up, keep building it and becoming a bigger star. Benavidez, if you can get that fight with Plant, I think that would be amazing. But don't overlook the guy you got in front of you now and keep yourself clean. You know what I mean?
And I end with this. Something that Trill said just reminded me. When they showed last night the super middleweight landscape, they didn't have Berlanga, they didn't have Billy Joe Saunders, right? And I like to stay consistent because I used to critique ESPN and Top Rank when they would leave out PBC fighters, but they did the very same thing. You know what I mean? They left out a Matchroom fighter, they left out a ESPN Top Rank fighter. Yo, boxing world has to stop doing this. Like, y'all had Yildirim on that list. Like, the dude that's food for Canelo was on that list, but they didn't put Berlanga and they didn't put Billy Joe. Even though I think Billy Joe Saunders ain't even gonna take the Canelo fight, he's gonna find a way to. He's still a lot better than Yildirim. You know what I mean? So Yildirim, whatever. So to me, it's just like, yo, come on, boxing world, let's just be consistent, man. Like you ain't got. I don't even think Canelo signed with PBC. You know what I mean? But I understand that like Canelo's a free. No, he isn't, right?
He's a free agent.
Oh, okay. So now it makes sense. So, but I'm just saying, man, if there's somebody that's great that signed to somewhere else, it's okay to mention their name. You know, it's okay to say, hey, this person's one of the top dogs in the division. I can understand you want to leave Berlanga out because you're like, oh, he's still a prospect or whatever. But Billy Joe Saunders has solidified himself amongst those names. Like, I still got Anthony Durrell on that list, bro. Like, I thought Anthony Durrell was retired, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I thought so too. I thought he was retired too. I was hoping that he would retire. You know what I'm saying? But but I need people to help me in the comment section because for some odd reason my head is crazy right now. But I'm thinking that Canelo signed a 2-fight deal with DAZN and them with I'm not sure. So y'all let me know. I thought I heard something crazy like that. Like he signed a 2-fight deal, this Yildirim fight, and then another fight after that with DAZN or Matchroom or something. Y'all let me know if y'all heard the same thing. But
and it's gonna be Billy Joe. It has to be Billy Joe.
Yeah, Billy Joe or some. Yeah, they was like he was gonna fight the gentleman. Then the next fight was gonna fight with somebody else. I thought it was a 2-fight deal. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know it all. You know. Any further comments, gentlemen?
Ned and Katie didn't go yet.
Oh,
go ahead, Ned.
Nah. The thing is, with this fight, with Benavidez calling out Caleb Plant, go ahead, man. You know, if you want to change up your diet and go with that plant-based diet, go for it, man. You know, so probably help you make weight and lean out. So this is honestly, Caleb. I think he's food to Canelo. He got spared in December. You lucky he went for Callum instead of you. And then after this performance, I don't think you can hang with. And I don't think you can hang with any of the top 5 guys in this division. And if you really want to step in there with Benavidez, yo, hey man, go for it, bro. I think it's gonna be an entertaining fight, you know. But I don't know. From last night's performance, I don't think Caleb stands a chance against Benavidez. And G, I see you fanboy for this guy because you just say it's just like, yo, nobody can mess with him, yo. Nobody.
Look, I'm not mad at G. G was going hard for the dog. And he's seen what David Benavidez did to the dog. And he hasn't been the same. He was like, hey, he did that to the dog. I'm going with David Benavidez.
Listen, it's different. It's different. Yo, Ned, you're gonna become a believer real soon, Ned. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, but I will say this on Ned, not to cut you off. I like to give Caleb Plant some credit. Canelo does have a hard time with dudes with good footwork. And Caleb Plant provides that. I remember that Laura fight. I was so mad at Laura, but he did frustrate Canelo. So maybe Caleb Plant could replicate that type of style to frustrate Canelo in that match. So I'm just giving him some kind of credit.
He's no Laura.
I'm just trying to show him some love, man.
Come on, G, cut it out, bro. I honestly, I still think Canelo's still the dangerous. The dangerous is he's the guy everybody wants in this division. He's the most dangerous guy in this division. He's the most dangerous fighter in boxing. So I just need Benavidez. We won't call out somebody. Don't call out plant-based food. Call out that Mexican tacos. All right, call out the tacos.
He already did.
Call him out,
bro. He called out everybody.
Hey, man.
Not giving him the fight. He has no belt, so he has to wait in line. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Berlanga Berlanga got no belts. Berlanga needs a good name. Fight Berlanga. At least you stay active. Knock him out. And then people are like, yo, this dude just knocked out the dude that knocks out everybody. You feel me? So that's what I was saying, man.
Well, I'm done. Go ahead, Kaden.
Look, I think Caleb Plant had the type of performance that is going to embolden people to want to fight him. He didn't knock out a guy who's been knocked out by other people. Then he didn't look spectacular. So I think a lot of people are going to want to fight him. I think that he'll beat Caleb Plant. And I used to think Caleb Plant would beat him. But after that performance, I think he'll beat Caleb Plant. I think Berlanga can beat Caleb Plant now. I think Berlanga has a good chance of beating David Benavidez as well. I think you're overrating Benavidez now. That's just how I feel about it. And also, I think if they can make the fight with Berlanga and Benavidez wants it, then make the fight. Because for me, Benavidez will probably get more money fighting Berlanga than he would fighting Caleb Plant at this particular point in time. Although it's going to be, if he beats Berlanga, he's not going to get as much credit for it because Berlanga hasn't really beaten any top dogs, but he'll get more money. Whereas, you know, it's going to be high risk, low reward. I feel like, well, not low reward, money. So high risk, you get money, but you won't get credit for beating them. But it is a dangerous fight, and most people would know that. In terms of Canelo, I just think Canelo is Canelo. He is a global superstar. Everybody's going to want to fight him. He's already earned his stripes. So, I mean, he deserves the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise, Canelo Alvarez. But when it comes to Benavidez calling out Caleb, I think anybody who has talent and who believes in themselves looked at Caleb Plant fighting Trulac and believes that they would wash him. And that's the downside of his performance. He won the fight, but he didn't impress. And when you don't impress, people call you out.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Just to add, with the Berlanga fight, Berlanga's already with popularity, as you were saying, that you think that he has more people know him more than a David Benavidez. I have to co-sign.
I think they know more than Caleb Plant, he said.
Definitely more than Caleb.
Yeah, he definitely does. But even a David Benavidez, because if you go on social media, he still has over 100,000 more followers on him on social media. The only thing that a David Benavidez could probably gain more from a Caleb Plant, like you say, probably get more money fighting a Berlanga, what he'll get from Caleb Plant is that IBF title. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Probably won't get as much money, but he would get that title. So I definitely agree with you on that. And I just wanted to co-sign you as far as the fame goes, because this kid, Berlanga, has just been everywhere as of late.
Yeah, but Caleb's not going to give him the fight because he has no belts. Caleb only wants belts.
Yeah,
So,
Caleb's going to hide behind that belt. He's going to hide, and he should, until he can get it right. You know what I'm saying? Until he can get it right. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Try to make
like
that
today. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You know what I mean?
Try to make that Daniel Jacobs fight. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from them other guys. Run. Nah, I'm just messing around. Any further comments, fellas? All right. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.